Hey everybody, HavocsKeeper here, coming to you with another E50M World of Tanks replay. In this video, I'd like to highlight one of my favorite spots on Severgorsk, in a medium or light tank, something with some speed. I like to play the northern side of the map. I feel like the southern side of the map for this spawn, for the east spawn, is really difficult because nobody wants to cross that open field on the HJ line at the southern side of the map. So everybody just ends up going over there and staring at each other. I much prefer to brawl at the C2, C3 spot. So what I like to do is get up on the hill at C1 and gives me really good side shots into any tanks that want to come out of that opening hallway down the 2-3 line. It really works well if there's tanks from my team that do go down the AB line with me. Otherwise, they will rush and they will completely destroy me because I'll be all alone. But if they have to look to their right and their left, it isn't going to work. I picked probably the best line I've ever picked to get there, so I'm really hauling. And you have to go fast because somebody's going to be in my left. Right there. I'm lit. Light tank. LTTB. So, now he knows where I'm going. He's dead. But I'm lucky that it was just him, that there wasn't a group of mediums. It's happened before where a group of mediums will rush. If I play from the other spawn, I rush out to this spot so that tanks can't do what I'm about to do to them. So here I get up on the hill. It still blows my mind that tanks don't know that people go up here. And whenever you catch them from the side, they are shocked. It takes them a second. Here I shot him. Now he's turning his barrel. He snapshots into the ground. Now this IS-3 is going to YOLO me, and I don't know if he's a good player or a bad player, but he might realize that me being up here is a game over scenario. He does hit my ammo rack, which really stinks. I didn't have to eat that shot. At least I could have let my ammo work for me, or my armor work for me. Artillery tried to help me. I eat another shot here, not my best start to the game. I pull away from him. He's above me. I thought I would have penned him when we were face-hugging, because I had his side, but Russian armor, there's no guarantees on pen. And I definitely should be aiming more for any Russian tanks. Alright, so where were we? Getting side shots, putting these tanks into crossfire. I crest the hill. I do a snapshot there because I was lit right away and I don't know exactly what's looking at me. Here's an IS-3, the other IS-3. He's not even looking over here. I shot him once to the side. He hasn't even acknowledged me. Shoot him again on the side. This 105 has some bite to it, so he's now realized that this isn't going to work. Too late. He can't pull back in time. He was aiming at me, but so it took him a while, but he realized. Now here's an M103 doing the same thing as the IS-3 just did. They don't know that I'm up here. They're focusing on the other tanks. Now he finally sees me. I start him on fire. He must have an automatic fire extinguisher, or he's that quick. I tried to snapshot and get the kill. He does pull away. He's on a sliver of health. So now I'm unlit now, and I'm going to proceed even higher up on the hill to get more of an angle down on these tanks. The E5 decides to completely YOLO out of the hallway entrance there, and to get out. He must see that I'm tearing them up from this side, so he wants to fight, but he doesn't want to fight in there. Now I'm really high up on this cliff, and I actually get to shoot down on top of the ST1. I'm quite certain he is not happy about that, and he's really frustrated now because he can't shoot me and I can shoot him. So as you'll see here soon, he completely relocates to a place where I can really start shooting him, but he can actually shoot me back. See, right now he's sliding back up the hill and he's going around, and while he's doing that, I am going to farm on his E5. That was supposed to be a track and damage shot. I actually eat a shot for it. I should have just gone for damage, I guess, but I thought it would have been game over for him if I would have done track and damage, which it would have, because that shot would have killed him just there. Now I've got nothing to hit, but I do manage to track him. I don't think anybody can hit him, but as I find out, somebody can hit him. I do have tanks that are watching the other side here, so I'm going to keep trying to track him. And guess what? The ST-1 appears. He is completely relocated. I guess he thinks this is a more advantageous position because he can actually shoot back at me. Problem is, now he's made it even easier for me to shoot at him. That's too bad. That would have been a nice shot right there. But I rushed it. My health is low. I'm on a third health. The game's very close. I'm trying to conserve my HP. I make it look like I'm going to come down here. I think the ST-1's going to be a little confused. I think when you give it a good 10-15 seconds and you don't show up, tanks tend to forget, or they just can't sit there all day and watch you. The ST-1 wants to support the E5. He's made that clear. So, it may be a mistake, but I'm going to pop out the same spot. I really think I have the huge advantage on this hill. I can peek over, and there's very little bit of my tank for them to hit. So I'm going to head way up to the high spot here, see if I can get some more shots on that E5. And the ST-1 has reemerged in the same spot. I'm sure he's very happy to find me in my same spot, once again putting another side shot into him. At this point, I think the ST-1 is realizing that this is not going in his favor. I'm still trying to get some shots on this E5 for the rest of my team, because he is beating up the heavy tank. They found us. I get lucky and snapshot the ST-1 as he peeks out once again. He would peek out. In order to shoot me, he would expose the full front end of his tank and give me the side. Really bad play on the ST-1's part. Now I'm just trying to get a little bit of a cupola shot, and I managed to pull off a really difficult shot. This gun is hyper accurate. One of the most accurate sniper guns in the game, oddly enough, on an armored body, which makes the E50M an amazing tank. That was a hell of a shot, though. I'm sure the E5 was not happy about that. But I was shooting down into the top of his tank, so did I hit the cupola perfectly? Maybe. Did I just hit the top of the tank into the turret, the weak armor? Possibly. I elect to go back to cap and defend. There's a T-57 mech there, and he is very healthy. So I'm enlisting the help of my E100. I figure between the two of us, we got a chance, because he's going to be fully loaded, which means he's going to have 4 shells. He's only going to need 2, maybe 3 for me, and he's only going to need 1 well-placed shot for the E100. So, I like our chances rolling into this. I get lucky with the auto-aim shot there. I'm using this house as cover, and I'm kind of like doing a little mini side scrape here. And as you see, it works. He hits me in the side armor. I'm trying not to over-angle. I want him to go ahead and shoot through this house and see if he can burn a shell or 2. I know there's a tank destroyer to the right-hand side, so I'm really not comfortable just hanging out here. As you're going to find out in a minute, there's a reason why. I want to roll around this corner. I think the T-57 has 1 shot left, and he does. Oh, I bounce, and I eat a shot from the T-57 Heavy, which will really come back to hurt me later. And the tank destroyer does what I was worried that he was going to do, which is he kills the E100 because he's sniping us from the 3-line, the 4-line. He's not up in the hills, but he is on the other side of that valley. So now I'm low health against 2 tanks. It's been a great game, but I really like to see the win and clutch this match. I'm not sure really what to do. I'm trying to go somewhere where maybe I'm not expected to be. I have incredible view range on this tank and maneuverability, and I'm trying to kind of maybe with my sniper gun, my hyper accuracy, I want to kind of keep these guys at range. So I go out to this field, and lo and behold, they were on their way to this location. Not sure why. Maybe they were thinking the same thing I was. I get really lucky there. The KV-4 could have easily killed me, but instead he just catches my track. And then I get lucky again because I'm able to actually put a shot on the 704, who I think just missed. Otherwise he would have killed me there too. My repair kit is gone. I had no choice but to sit there and just kind of take whatever happens. I try and hit the cupola on the KV-4. I wish I would have gone for a different weak spot on the tank, but that's going to be a tall order to hit a cupola from here. I'm trying to eliminate the KV-4 so I can focus on the 704. I need to know where the 704 is. He's the one that can one-shot me. The KV-4 probably isn't going to one-shot me. I don't think he can even roll that high. He might. Actually, he might. I don't know. I was going to try and poke out the other side. I don't like to poke out the same side repeatedly, but I almost feel like they expected me to change sides. Alright, I bounced the KV-4 because I was hull down there. And not that the turret on the E50M is the strongest part, because it's not. Alright, here, he's above me, and I think I can get a little shot on his cupola. And as it turns out, I can't pen him from there. I only had heat left, but I must have exposed enough of my cupola. I think it was a hell of a shot for him to pull that one off. I think he shot right over the ridgeline and just kind of grazed my cupola. But I would have liked to have pulled that match off. Obviously, I didn't get it. But there was an I'm trying to get my second mark on the E50M. It's been really difficult, as most tier 10 second marks are. So that was a helpful game, and then I have another game after this that got me really, really close. Thanks for watching.